Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Whenever you come across this video, thank you so much for choosing to spend a little bit of time with me. I'm so grateful for every single one of you. I love you guys so much. Thank you for all the likes, shares, and subscribes. Everyone who's booking, making purchases off the website, pledges to the Patreon, sending things to the P.O. Box, purchases to the wish list, and tipping the Clarista. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you guys. I love you so much. Okay, so I feel like actually, I think it's, oh, we have Ace of Swords, Five of Wands. Okay. So I know the thing says live readings for donations, and we are going to do that, but I do feel like there's like a collective message that is wanting to come out, and I want to do that. Hey, Tisha! How are you? So let's do that, shall we? Because I feel like there's something... Hey, Teak. Hey, Flo. I feel like we're going to do a quick collective. Hey, Michelle. We're going to do a quick collective. Then we'll do some readings, personals or whatever. But yeah, I feel like it's like something that you know. I feel like there's definitely, hi, Dina. Oh, I love you guys. Okay. Yeah, we're going to do a collective and then we'll do some personals. I feel like there's something you need confirmation on. I don't know. Somebody does. Somebody that's going to either show up now or come through later. Okay. However it may go. I just feel like this needs to come out. So we're going to do it. We have the 10 of Cups, 9 of Cups. Hell yeah. Okay. 7 of Cups. Oh. 5 of Pentacles. Okay. King of Cups. Okay. This has to do maybe with somebody else's energy. Some of you are picking up on somebody else's energy. We do that often, right? Empathic. Hello. You know, it's normal. But it feels like some of you, there could have been an energy recently that maybe some of you were like accepting as your own. But I feel like it was actually somebody who maybe was in your space. And again, you know, I'm #1 advocate of making sure that we, you know, take ownership of our own energy and things like that. I'm not you know, this isn't about like blaming anyone else. I feel like there's actually some sort of release that's happening from this. I feel like you're going to feel some sort of release here. You're overcoming something. Okay, sorry. Yeah, there's like something, this certain energy, okay, that's being released here. I do feel like it's attached to a person. Okay. Somebody from your past. Okay, I feel like this energy may have felt heavy, stagnant, maybe, maybe some sort of like, I don't know about like depression, maybe for some, but
Yeah, actually, I'm sorry, Rainbow friends. Come on, come here. Rainbow friends, come here.
there's an energy of maybe feeling left out or left behind. Again, this isn't, it's not all for everyone, these different energies, but I feel like there was a heavier energy that you were picking up on. And like I said, I think it's something that you just kind of, you know, unknowingly like took as your own. And you're breaking free from this here.
Hey, go online, and I'll join you, and I'm offline.
I think you may figure this out, or you, with the breaking free, you may have already figured this out, or you may be figuring this out. I'm not exactly sure. But I feel like when you break free from this, you're definitely going to know. I think for all of you it's different, but
See you later.
goodness.
Okay, go offline. Yeah, but do you want to trade?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, because this person, there was somebody that just, there was somebody that had, you know, some sort of restrictions, attachments, some, you know, whatever it may be here. And again, I feel like this was, you know, this energy had been, you know, pretty integrated. So there could have been a, you know, kind of a,
This is all I got. This is.
um,
I feel like somebody's doing.
Dina, Michelle sent in, a donation for you. So you'll be first in line. You clicked on all the things. Okay, anyways, back to the collective, sorry. Hey Hayden. Hey Jason. Okay, yeah, okay, but then also too, earlier I was picking up, this was like a spiritual battle, okay? This person, knowingly or unknowingly, had certain things that were attached to them that were like, you know, they wanted your energy, okay? And so there's been, yeah, the Nine of Wands with the Sun. There, you're having some sort of victory over some sort of like really intense spiritual battle. It's like you know, are, you have defeated something in some type of way here, okay? It's definitely very heavy. But 10 of Cups, 9 of Cups, I feel like that's the energy that you're coming into.
Now, since you can't put them in your box. 3, 2, 1, okay.
But yeah. It makes sense that this is kind of coming up on like Good Friday and it's coming up around Easter, right? Like that was also, you know, kind of like a spiritual warfare in a way, if you will. You know what I mean? That showed up in the physical. So, yeah, there's something about you. defeating this, and then there's like this, it's funny that this is coming through here.
Yeah, he's barely on. He's my friend. He comes from. That's what our name's from. Blue Eyes.
Yeah, we have the star with the justice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're gonna be like celebrating. I feel like you're gonna, I don't know, obviously Easter, a lot of you may be celebrating, maybe not everyone celebrates Easter, but I feel like aside from that, like there's just this energy of whatever this was, whatever this energy was, it's like you're being released. Somebody could have tried to like get you entangled into something, right? Like tried to yeah, but there's been some sort of judgment where you're being released from whatever this is. Right? Like I'm picking up on an energy of like it's like your energy doesn't belong there, or like, you know, you don't belong there, but in a way of like you kind of, the sun card, you out like, I don't want to say outshine these people, but your energy is different, right? You, whatever this is that they're dealing with is very, very like lower vibrational, you know, I almost want to say like demonic in a way. It doesn't have to necessarily be that, but and it's like, but you are too far connected to the divine and your higher self, and you've elevated your energy enough to where it's like, again, it's like some sort of judgment has been made by, I don't feel like it's by the divine. I feel like it's actually by this. It's almost like whoever this was maybe had some sort of karmic debt to pay, or some sort of debt to pay. And it's like maybe they were trying to involve you in paying off this, but it's like whatever this energy is, it's like you make this energy uncomfortable, right? Like that's really what it is. But yeah, there's something about that. So yeah, so there's some sort of judgment that's being made, and you're being released from whatever the fuck was kind of going on behind the scenes. I feel like for a lot of you it's going to be different. You know, some people, it's just, some people are walking around, they don't have any idea that they have these attachments and things like that, right? So they don't really know you know, when they're involving other people in it, right? They don't necessarily, I guess, understand or realize, or they're not aware, right? But there are other people that get themselves entangled in situations and then try to involve others to, you know, so I think for everyone it's going to be a little bit different, but yeah, you're yeah, I just keep hearing like you're being released. I don't know what that is. You're being released from this, you know. It feels very significant. Somebody may I don't know, it kind of had this like sinking feeling of like being released from like a job or something, but I feel like if that's the case, it's because this job has some sort of attachment, okay? For a lot of you, this was some sort of like connection from the past. Okay? Okay, so
I just popped up in front of you, and you were like, what?
Okay. We had Michelle send in for Dina. Okay, so we'll get that done. And then we'll go from there. Hi, Irene. Hi, the carriage house. I don't know what's going on in the chat, but yeah, so this is what's going on collectively. I feel like it really makes sense. You know, when it comes to this weekend, like the timing, the energy of this weekend, right? Like, essentially, while, you know, he was crucified, right? Yeshua was, he was also released with the rebirth, okay, with the resurrection. So, significant. Ties in. Okay, so Dina, what is... Oh, I'm so glad you guys are back. I love you guys, all of you, so much. I knew coming in the evening would have been a better idea. See, I almost did that yesterday because I was like sick like a dog. You know, it wasn't really that bad, but I was like, well, I'll go live in the evening, and then something told me, it was like, no, just rest. Good, Michelle. I'm glad it resonated with somebody. I you know. Yay, Dina, I'm so excited. Do you have a question? Do you have a particular question? Party time. Yeah. So yeah, evening time seems to be a good time. 17:17. No question too many. You want me to just do like what it is you need to know? Hey Otto. So glad to see you. Be careful driving, please. Hayden. Okay. Got it, Dina. All right, what does Dina need to know? That was a lot. I don't want to take all that. That was a lot. No. I love you, Brienne. Okay, here we go. Ooh. Okay. What does Dina need to know? Okay. You sure can, Dom. We're just getting started, darling. I did a quick little collective. But yeah, we're just getting started on the personals. Okay, so for Dina, we have the King of Swords, the Seven of Wands. Dang, all of these want to keep falling out. That's too many. You said you had too many questions. That's funny. All these cards. Confirmation. Okay, Page of Wands for Dina, please.
Get some guns and try to kill me. But I can kill you. But I can kill you. So try. Somebody going?
Dina, somebody may be looking for a reaction out of you. So it's going to be very important that you, this would be a masculine energy, okay? Very kind of covert. Maybe some narcissistic tendencies, not for sure, but just very, this person is, you know, they throw the stone and they hide their hand. They don't necessarily, you know, they have a very slick way of trying to get under your skin. Okay, they're really looking for a reaction. Okay, they're looking for a reaction because that gives them space to invade your energy, right? To come in and like, I feel like with the Seven of Swords, it's either like take energy or it's like, they get something out of it. They get something from you lowering your vibration and your standards. So why are we talking about this? Why are we talking about this? They do this to slow you down, is what they do. They want to slow you down. I feel like, Dina, I feel like naturally you may be like a, not that you're like zooming around or anything, but you get things done. You know what I mean? You're not really, naturally like still or stagnant. I feel like you're a doer. You know what I mean? And that causes a problem here. So yeah, the intention is, so I don't know if you're like looking for some sort of confirmation or like needing some sort of confirmation or like an explanation as to why these people, but it's to slow you down. It's because once you reach like a certain point, they won't have access to you anymore. They want you to be indecisive about who you are, where you're going, the decisions that you make. You know, basically, this is somebody who's like feeding off of your life force. And if you get too far out of reach, they can no longer do that. So I don't know if like you hearing this is like, you know, one big way to prevent them from having access to you is by not responding, okay? Like not reacting, not getting out of pocket, not, you know what I mean? Like having very solid boundaries. Like being boring to this person, okay? But there may also be advice for Dina. Yeah, the advice is the world with the Five of Wands. That's basically like the fighting, the arguing, the, you know, all of that stuff. That's closing out that cycle and starting a new cycle. Yeah, they don't like it. And so maybe this is like a, you know, this is like a message to like let you know that like you need to make sure that those boundaries are secure, right? To close out this cycle, do not respond to this person, okay? And just a Fool card, carry on with your life. Yeah, like there's something about like not allowing this person access here to you, okay? Because this energy also causes a lot of, yeah, they cause a lot of confusion, a lot of indecision. Yeah, they're saying because then that way, if you're, if you're not using your energy, then they can, is what they're coming through with. So, yeah, this is, interesting, for sure. I have a feeling, though, that I feel like this person is planning something, okay? They may be planning something, so it's going to be very important for you to stay grounded, okay? But also we have the Hangman here with this Eight of Swords energy. There's something, this, I feel like this Eight of Swords energy is honestly this person's energy with this, like, feeling stuck and trapped and stagnant and things like that, Dina. I think there's something that with this Hangman coming out, it feels like there's something that maybe, like a deeper understanding of why this person does what they do. Recognizing that it's not really you. It's all about them, right? And their, because if it weren't you, right, they would find somebody else, if that makes sense. So, yeah, it's like releasing that here. Trying to releasing it by, like, finding that different perception of recognizing, like, okay, so this person is clearly just, yeah, there's something about with the Six of Cups and the Nine of Swords here, there's something about, one of my favorite things to do when I'm trying to, like, heal from someone or something, or, like, forgive, is to actually bring forward their inner child. Because I understand a lot more about why they are who they are when I bring forward their inner child. That might be helpful. Definitely. Okay, Dominique, you're up, my dear. And then we've got Irene. And then Brienne. You got it. All right, Dominique. Messages for Dominique. Right? Was it that order? I don't remember the order. I literally just said it. We'll just start with Dom. Then we'll go Irene. Then we'll go Brienne. Is that okay? Dina, you're going to make it through this, but I feel like once you get on the other side of this, like completely disconnected from this energy, I really honestly feel like that's where a lot of, like, maybe if things are, because they're saying very specifically, like, a lot of the chaos that you may experience in your life, or, it may not be, like, super chaotic, but that word did come through. Just, like, uncertainty and things like that, right? Like, it's coming from this energy. And so I feel like that's where the importance of this message is coming through, of, like, okay, so work on whatever it takes for you to not allow this person to, get under your skin. You know what I mean? Because whoever it is, I feel like, you know, I know you know who it is, but, you know, they probably know all the buttons. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah. Yeah. You're going to do great. I know you are. Otherwise, you wouldn't have been given the job. Okay, Dominique, what does Dominique need to know, please? What does Dominique need to know? You're so welcome. I love you so much. Thank you for the opportunity. Alright, what does Dominique need to know? Sorry. Woo! Excuse me. Okay, Dominique. So this Nine of Cups came out first, and immediately I heard like, you know, like hold steady. Like there's something about holding steady, and then the Seven of Swords came out, and usually that, you know, has a negative connotation, but honestly the energy that I'm picking up on this is like something is going to go, it's almost going to seem like, with this Seven of Swords showing up, it's almost going to seem like easy breezy. Like there's something that you could be, you know, this is a fresh new start. This is like a new beginning, something that you really know nothing about, right? And so with this Two of Wands coming up in reverse, it's kind of like I'm jumping in both feet. I don't necessarily have a plan, but I feel like the plan may formulate, right? Or there could be a plan. With the Two of Wands in reverse, could be like a kind of plan. Anyways, what I'm saying is it, because we also have this Nine of Swords here, you could be up in your head about it, right? And this could be because it's like, this is an opportunity that's kind of triggering some anxieties, right? For you to like lean further into the fact that like, lean further into like the co-creation, right? You're releasing some sort of control when it comes to this like kind of leap of faith that you're taking here, okay? And you're leaning further into allowing co-creation to take place, right? Because we can say that we're co-creating, but if we're still trying to control the narrative and things like that, we're not really, you know what I mean? I don't know. It's fine lines and things like that, but I think you know what I'm getting at here, Dominique. That there's there may be, again, there could be with this Nine of Swords, could be a little bit, I don't even want to say triggered, right? Just maybe like nervous or worried, or, you know what I'm saying? Like something along those lines about this kind of like new, fresh new start here. But that's good, okay? Work through those. Those are there not to deter you, okay? Because this hold steady came out, because I feel like something is going to go. It's going to seem like, with this Seven of Swords coming up, it's going to seem like it was a breeze, right? It's going to seem like it was like, you know? It's almost like you're anticipating something being harder or more difficult or more challenging or than what it is at all. So I'm not exactly sure like where this is like applicable, but something that you're worried about is going to go fantastically. Okay. And it's going to seem like maybe too easy, you know what I mean? Or, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I feel like, yeah, no, it's not. This is an opportunity for you to allow, like, not to say that you haven't been allowing the universe or God, source, the divine to, like, create with you and things like that. But I'm almost getting this feeling of, like, it's almost like, now let me show you what we can really do. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't know. That type of energy. Okay. Hey, Kara. So, yeah. Sit with these worries, right? Or, just kind of, if you're feeling them in your, the drill. If you're feeling them anywhere in your body, kind of allow those, focus on that, allow that to dissipate, right? And then, you know, uh, go for it. Hey, Kristen. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Sherry. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh. Sorry, I didn't mean Siri. Yes, Dom. Do it. You are not crazy. Something about that apple, that's funny. Okay, Irene, you're up, my darling dear. Okay, what's important for Irene to know? Oh, yay, Dom. Oh, Chuck E. Cheese. That place is scary. Zyla's terrified of Chuck E. Cheese. But I hope you have the best time. Hey, Arkansas. Yeah, no, have a great time. Enjoy yourself. Okay, Irene, what is important for Irene to know at this time? What is important for Irene to know, please? Okay, so it's really important for you to know that there's some sort of, like, good news, something. Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles. These are the messengers, but I feel like this Page of Pentacles may be like an opportunity. Yeah. Five of Swords, Six of Swords. You're moving to calmer waters when it comes to something that may feel discouraging. Irene, there may be like a little energy of discouragement coming through. Okay, but we do have the Fool, right? So this is like a new beginning, a fresh start, right? But and sometimes they can feel discouraging when they don't go how we expected, and I don't know. I feel like, Irene, you probably didn't place really any expectations, but I do see there's like good news here. Page of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. Good news about something, this is like something blooming, like something, it's not nothing, right? Like it's still the beginning stages, right? But it's something. So I feel like if I honestly feel like the energy may be just like helping you do it anyways, but you're moving from this space of this, you know, discouragement, which is kind of like old programming. Okay, I feel like that's more of a subconscious thing than a conscious thing at this point on your journey. But it's like into this kind of like ooh, look, it's a new beginning. We're in a new space, right? This is just the beginning, right? This is just really getting started. Like, this is just, you know what I mean? Like, and that's kind of opening up the energetic airwaves for this Page of Wands and this Page of Pentacles to kind of come through. Yeah, so I feel like you're not doing anything wrong, right? This is just old programming. It may not even necessarily be yours. It could just be like a, you know, a bloodline thing, right? That you're moving through, but you're moving through this and you're shifting into this, like, you know, I don't want to, like, just, again, it's like this energy of like, it's just a different perception. And I feel like there's something very significant about this weekend with this perception shift. It's almost like they're kind of giving me this energy of like there may be like some sort of like good news that comes, and then that may shift some sort of perception, and then something shows up in the physical for you. Yeah. On your stepper, I love that. We love our stepper. Zyla hogs it. Okay. Yeah, there may actually be like yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's this old programming, very kind of a lot like Dom's in a way of like releasing kind of some sort of control here and allowing the divine, the universe to assist you, right? There, it feels like it's that type of energy, just this old, you know, old-fashioned programming that we've all picked up along the way that, you know, you got to chase it if you want it, you know, blah, 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 all that stuff. Yeah. It's important for you to know, Irene, that you're moving through this energy. Like this is kind of what's going on. It's not here to stay, obviously. But after that, there are these like, and it may be like, you know, this is obviously like your current energy. So, you know, I don't feel like this is going to necessarily be a long thing, right? It almost feels like a, you know, a weekend trip, you know, like. So, yeah, this is what's going on. It was rough with your brother. Is everything okay? Gotcha. Makes sense. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, Irene. Okay, Brienne. And then Sherry, thank you, sent in. Is she here? Ooh, very cool, Irene. Well, maybe that's where these opportunities might come through. I don't know, but they're definitely there. And I have a feeling that whatever was going on with your brother was kind of like aiding. I know he's a jerk and I know it's frustrating and I'm so sorry, but I feel like it was kind of like aiding in you moving through this energy, if that makes sense. Like almost like, wrestling it up, right? Yeah. And that's so annoying because it's like, I know it's frustrating. I know it is. I think a lot of us have that person that just really, but I love you and you're so strong. Okay. Okay. So we'll start with Brienne. We'll start with how is Eric doing after the breakup? Okay, how is Eric doing after the breakup? Oh, there's a lot of introspection. That's for sure. Does he have a way to like watch you or check up on you? Like, I don't know, like social media or something like that. Does he have a way to do that? Because I feel like he's doing that. I do. I feel like he's doing that. I think he may be really focused on work. There's definitely a lot of introspection here. You blocked him on Facebook? I don't know. We have the Page of Swords coming out here. That's somebody definitely watching. And the Two of Wands. There's a lot of Emperor with the Eight of Wands. That's a lot of focus on work for sure. He seems very cold, if I'm going to be honest with you. The energy feels very cold. Like, not like freezing cold, but like, like sharp, like a knife. You know what I mean? Like cold, like, it's almost like, if there was like a switch on feelings, emotions, empathy, any of that, he flipped that bitch. He turned that bitch off. That's what this feels like. So there is introspection, but there is also avoidance going on here, especially with like the, focus, a lot on work. Yeah. I believe that, Brienne, for sure. Okay, what was the other question? Oh, should you reach out to his sister? I want to find that out too. Should Brienne reach out to his sister? I'm hearing no. We'll see. Death card? No. No. Yeah. With all the love. With all of the love. Yes, you're welcome. Yeah, this is kind of what's going on. So, yeah, yeah. It's unfortunate, right, that he's, you know, kind of in this avoidant state. But I think that because with that Two of Wands coming up there, it's really giving, you know, he may be finding himself in different situations where he is forced to have some sort of like introspection on the situation, right? He turned off the switch. He's trying to avoid it, but it's unavoidable. The Divine's like, no, you got to take a look at why and the actual F you're doing this. You know? Yeah. Sherry, you're back. Or wait. Oh, no, not Siri. Creep me out when she does that. So just know the simple fact that he had to flip that switch means that it was probably overwhelming, in my opinion. Michelle, Siri's a creeper. She always says that, and so then I just assume that I'm supposed to give away a couple readings, so I guess that's what I'll do. Yeah. So, okay. So, Tisha, we can give you a reading. Compliments of Sherry. We'll have to tell her thank you. For sure. And then we'll give away one more with Sherry's donation. And then obviously if Sherry would like to get one herself, if she doesn't make it back, she can email me. We'll do that on our own time.
Hey, Mom.
Yeah, buddy.
Can you write the one and only cave digger on a piece of paper?
Sure, baby.
What do you want?
I'm not on nothing.
I was gonna say, you want to get on your VR?
Here you go. Can you read it?
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
Yeah, I would like to get on my VR.
Have a good night, Dom.
I'll call you on VR.
He's clearly busy. Sorry, guys. Michael, everyone says hi.
What?
Everyone says hi.
Hi.
Did you hear him?
Hi.
Oh, gosh. I love you guys. Interesting. Oh, interesting. Okay, sorry. What was the question, Tisha? My handsome little baseball player. He's doing really well this year. I know I'm probably going to talk about it the whole season. You're going to have to listen to me. Yeah. Yes, he is. Obviously, always some things to work on, but what are we looking for? Link to the wish list. You would think it would be there. These things, I put something on there and I put it on one spot and then it's not somewhere else. It's kind of frustrating sometimes. But let's see if we can find it. Okay. No, I don't see it. Of course not. Of course not. Okay. Dina, I will... Okay, email me at this email. Whoops. I'm typing it in the chat. And I will send you the link to the wish list. And I will also at some point figure out how to put it onto this description box. I'm telling you guys, it's like a bajillion description boxes that I gotta put the same stuff in. And clearly I'm not good at it. Because I thought I had... Anyways, whatever. It's fine. Yeah, there's like the one for when you just like post videos, and there's the one for the live, and then there's the one... It's a lot. Are we talking about the site? The website? The website. Let's see if it'll... Does it make it a link? No, it didn't look like it. Dina, I got your donation though. It's fine, Corey's stuff today. My goodness. Seems significant. Oh, jeez. Anyways, okay, yeah, no, because the other live too, it was kind of like that, wasn't it? I did get your donation. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, so who? Sorry, you guys. Squirrel, clearly. We had Tisha want one, and then there was another one I felt like it was wanting a free reading. Focus. Oh. Keep it down. You guys are hilarious. Okay, yes, Kristen, you may ask for a reading. But you ask for a reading. Let me see what this guy needs. I'll be right back. Hey, bro, Chacho.
Right there.
Nobody's outside. I think we're in the clear. Okay. Yes, Dina. And so technically,
Wait, let's see if you can actually do it.
anyways, thank you very much. Okay.
Let's see if you can actually.
Yeah. Who? Let's just give away. So Kristen, what's your question? I feel like we've got several to give away.
Well, you
Because now, like, in my mind, it's like, well, now Dina donated, so now Michelle's donation opened back up.
do that, and I'll believe you. Yeah.
Okay. What does everyone think of Kristen? In her life.
You're all good. You do that? Yeah.
Oh, I love you too, Francisca.
Yes.
Hey, Tally. I'm not sure. Do you guys have, like, well, I've got some free ones to give away, so just hang out. Just hang out. It'll be okay. Okay. What does everyone think of Kristen? Sorry, back to Kristen. Focus.
Look at that.
My goodness.
He's doing that.
For some reason, I really want to say if it were a squirrel, it would have bitten me. And that is exactly my energy right now. If it, that's not even, whatever. Okay. Kristen, that's not about you. It's about me. Sorry. Focus. Okay, Kristen. What do people feel about Kristen here? Okay, so we got the Two of Wands kind of came out sideways. Okay. We do have the Five of Pentacles. We have the Two of Cups.
I don't know.
And the song that came to mind was I'm a little unsteady. And I feel like but I don't feel like it's in a bad way. I feel like with this Two of Cups coming out here, it feels like there's something about viewing you as, I feel like you're maybe emotionally
If this green leaves,
balanced in a way, okay? But it feels like there's this energy of, I feel like people
green, follow
view
me,
you in a
follow
way
me,
of seeing you
green, follow me.
like trying in life, like you are trying. I get the sense that they may feel that, yeah, there's some sort of potential. Sorry, Maui's going crazy.
Now leave this go.
Oh, gosh, all the distractions. I'm so sorry, Kristen. But okay, so it's like this energy of people see you as trying. Is what it is, okay? They see you as kind of coming into, like, yourself, like coming into balance with yourself. And again, that little unsteady kind of coming through was not, it didn't feel like a bad thing. It was like,
5 million.
I heard you're picking yourself back up, whatever that means. That's how people are viewing you.
Yeah, protected. That's why I went out here so I could kill anyone.
That's good. I like that.
He's gone. That's the process.
I like that. Anything else?
Goes back, it's 2 more.
Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. I literally, the star came out kind of sideways, right? And I heard the wheel is spinning. It's like people see you growing. They see you changing. They see you healing, evolving, trying, doing your best. I feel like people see your potential. For sure.
Yeah, do all these. Wait, I have another small one.
But yeah, it's not a bad thing at all, this energy. I don't think people are viewing you in a negative light. I also don't feel like I'm not sure that you were worried about them viewing you in a negative light. But yeah, this is, you know, and the cards coming out kind of all, you know, over the place again. It's like kind of that little unsteady energy, right? But it's like people can see an effort and you, because my guess is if you're in this energy, you're probably maybe balancing a lot, or there's some sort of like challenge as to why, you know, this is going on, and it feels like people are seeing you as like resilient in a way. Okay. I also heard headstrong. I think that's a good thing. I'm pretty sure it's a good thing. Feels like a good thing. But yeah. That's how people are viewing you at this time, Kristen. Okay, we said Tisha, right?
Wait, who are you? Oh, Jensen.
Yeah, it is a song.
Sorry, dude, he's my friend.
You're very welcome.
He's been trying to call me for so long.
Yeah, so 27, the number 27 might be significant. So I am taking donations. I do have some that people had sent in donations for others to get free readings. So I'm just kind of
You don't got a speaker.
rolling with it. There was also Tally. Tisha had been asking Tally, and I feel like Francesca, did you want one?
I'm not been able to talk for a second.
I am kind of squirreling it. That's exactly right.
I'm sorry.
Oh, Zyla?
I'm sorry.
Hi. I was just getting on here to
I'm stupid. Bro, I killed
check on Zy, and she's
I
here.
didn't know.
Okay, sorry, no more distractions. Okay, well, I can't make that promise, but I'm gonna try. Okay, Tally, what's your question?
Oh, you think I missed? You think I missed?
Okay.
I won it.
All right, what does Tally need to know? Yes, Tisha, you will be next. Get your question ready. Okay. All right, what does Tally need to know?
I'm not gonna kill you. Okay. Hey, Jensen. We're chasing you. I don't.
So there was something.
I'm not chasing
Okay, yeah, the 9 of Wands.
I can't.
Tally, this energy is like, I feel like there was something that you like didn't understand. Like, it could have been like another person. Like, why are you here? Or why are you doing this? Or why are you? It's like that type of energy, right? Like trying to understand,
You died from great
like somebody's, because it may have felt off, or it may have felt like it's like
You died from great
there's something to this, or there's something, you know what I mean? It's like it's like I feel like you can feel it, right? You're about to find out what this is. Whatever this is, when it comes to like, it feels like somebody's like intentions, or while they are, like, why are they there, or why are they, you know, something like that. Okay. you're about to find out the Sun, the Ace of Swords. It has to do with this Nine of Wands, Five of Pentacles energy. This person, there's like an energy of like rejection kind of coming off of this here a little bit, or like something didn't go right for somebody. And then I don't know how they showed up to you. But it's like I feel like you could feel it. You know, I feel like this is literally just confirmation that there is something that's being hidden. The Sun card, the Ace of Swords, it's not going to be hidden for long. It's not going to be hidden for long. And this, it has to do... some sort of survival or something. Some sort of... I'm trying to see if they're going to, like, give me any more feelings about what it is. You know, it's almost like... I don't know. This person has something going on, though.
Okay, I get it.
And I feel like you can feel it. And maybe they haven't approached you yet. I don't know. But I feel like you have. But maybe not. I'm not sure. That's for you to know and not for me to know. But anyways, you're going to find out exactly what is going on with this person. Okay? Yeah, Ten of Swords here. With the Queen of Swords. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No, I'm so bad at this. How about I get 2 shots because the shots have...
And whoever this is,
so bad at it.
I honestly feel like, Tally, this is somebody who,
No, only one because grappling...
you know, it's kind of like repetitive, or it's kind of like, you know, like that type of energy. Ten of Swords, Six of Swords. This is somebody who I feel like hasn't been great. You know, they haven't been great. And so, but it's an energy that you may have a soft spot for. You know what I mean? I feel like this situation, this truth, this clarity that's coming out around this situation is going to help you kind of, maybe not lose this soft spot, but not feed into it.
Good job.
You know what I mean?
Same. So we both have 1. We both have 1.
Okay. You're welcome, Tally. Thank you. Okay. Tisha. General romantic. Okay, I love you, Michelle. Have a fantastic evening. You're welcome. Thank you, Tally. And thank you, Michelle. Dina, I can't wait. I cannot wait to work with you. Okay, Tisha wants a general romantic reading. Energy about her romantic life. What is going on? What is going on? And Tisha's romantic. We have the Four of Wands and we have the Star, so that looks good. That looks good. The Three of Cups in reverse. This makes me feel like it's like, and this King of Wands is kind of looking at this Three of Cups in reverse. I kind of feel like there's something, there's nothing going on, is what I feel like. There's something, there may have been like a, I don't know. This 3 of Cups showing up in reverse makes me feel like it's like,
Mom,
yeah. What?
I'm hungry.
Okay, sorry. 3 of Cups in reverse, Tisha. No, sorry, I didn't skip you.
Can you make some ramen?
I'm gonna reshuffle because I feel like that was not. 3 of Cups in reverse feels like there's. Yes, she is.
No, she's not.
She was just here. She not in the bathroom? You guys, it's hot in here. It's hot in my house.
She's taking a shower.
Okay, so can you wait on me, please? I'm almost finished. Okay. All right. Romantic reading for Tisha. Sorry. I got those cards out, and it felt good, but I don't know. We're just going to start over. All the interruptions, chaos. My heat is not even on. I turned it off this morning when Michael turned it up to 77. There's something that I feel like you are uncertain about. And I like, for whatever reason, Tisha, I want to tell you that there's nothing going on. Like, there's something, and that kind of showed in the other reading too, right? It was like that there was, I feel like there's just a little bit of like uncertainty about something. And it makes me feel like you know, immediately that's what I heard with like the 3 of Cups. Of like there's nothing going on, so I don't know. Yeah, I got up and I was like, holy cow. Yeah, 2 of Swords, 9 of Swords. That, you know, you may just be, and this could be like, you know, something from the past, like coming up, right? But we do have the 9 of Cups here at the bottom of the deck with the 7 of Wands. It feels like, you know, whatever you need to, for some reason I just feel like you need to know that there's nothing going on. Like as in like a bad thing, right? If that there was like nothing being hidden, or there's nothing, you know what I mean? Like, because then I saw, yeah, the 4 of Wands with the star. It's like, yeah, here's the 4 of Wands again, right? That's, yeah, I'm feeling, Tisha, just like a little bit of like trust. I hate calling it trust issues because like they weren't your issues to begin with, right? These things developed over time because people treated you a certain type of way, right? But there's something a little bit of lacking in trust here. That's okay. Like you know, but I'm here to confirm that it is something that is within you. There is nothing outside kind of going on, right? That I feel like whatever this connection is, you know, I say whatever, we know it's romantic, but 4 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, this is like, you know, somebody holding on pretty tightly to this situation here, okay? So yeah. If you're having any doubts or anything like that, just something, you know, if anything is kind of coming through or kind of making you feel some type of way, just spend some time with that. You know, nurture that version of you that you know, maybe connected to that. And then, but yeah, everything is good. Everything is good. Yeah. Okay, Kara. Kara, do you want to, I could do something a little more personal, if you like. We could do like an email. Do you prefer? Okay, yeah, because, you know, when I start channeling, sometimes, yeah. Same. Okay, perfect, yeah. Just send me an email, and we'll do a personal for you that way. Yeah. And give me the weekend. I gotta check my emails. Honestly, it might, who knows, I might check emails tonight. I might even get it done tonight. Yeah, who knows? I've been working on this puzzle, and it's hard. And also, I think Maui is like a little jealous, and I think he's been eating the pieces. So, there's that. I haven't worked on it today, but yeah. Yeah. Aww. Hello, kitty cat. That's so funny. She said, hey. Aw. Hello, baby. Hey, little baby. Okay, Jasmine. Jasmine, you're up. Meow. I'm surprised, that'd be funny. Can you guys hear Jasper? Jasper's meowing pretty loud. He probably hears us talking about other cats and is like, don't forget about me. Jasmine, what's your question? Okay, what does C think of Jasmine? I can't go get him. He's in Zyla's room. And Maui's... They still don't get along. Okay, sorry. sorry, Jasmine. Back to you. What does C think of Jasmine? How does C feel about Jasmine? Okay, we have the Ace of Swords. That's usually a positive energy. Okay, but this Knight of Cups came out kind of weird. Tell me more. What does C think about Jasmine? Ooh. I have to be honest and tell you, I don't really like C's energy. I'm sorry. I don't know C, but I get this feeling that C, whoever he is, first of all, Knight of Cups in reverse feels like could be very much somebody who gaslights or love bombs. And then we have the Emperor coming out here, kind of crossing that, and I kind of got this like arrogant energy. We also have the Devil at the bottom of the deck with the Five of Pentacles. It's not to say that he's the devil, right? That doesn't mean that, but it does make me feel like there's a lot of ego when it comes to C. He's very much, and I have to be honest and tell you that I feel like C, this is not a reflection of you at all, but I get the feeling that C has this like, oh, I'm better than, you know, rah, 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 like kind of that type of energy. I feel like Nine of Pentacles with the Page of Swords and the Sun. He may also have like commitment things, you know. I don't know exactly what your connection is with C, but I have a feeling that I don't know that he's necessarily looking to commit. I have a feeling that he's somebody that is flighty, maybe, or yeah. I have to be honest and say, I don't know that C thinks much about anyone else but himself. If that makes sense. I like really don't like giving you this message because clearly you know, you care, right? Or you're interested and like, but I guess maybe it's better to give you the message before you get in too deep a little bit here, but yeah, that's this energy. I'm sorry. So here's my thing is I want to reiterate and say that this is not about you, right? It's not a reflection of you. You are not lacking in any way, right? You're probably fantastic. You're probably the bee's knees. You're probably, all of the good things and gorgeous on top of it. But this person just cannot see past their own nose. And I am sorry about that. Yeah. So it's not you, okay? Okay. Guys, it's 8 o'clock. I feel like Tisha's chat is delayed, maybe? I don't know. But I did her message earlier, so hopefully she'll find it. Thanks for coming. I'm so glad you guys all showed up. It was so much fun. Thanks for hanging out, chatting with each other, loving each other like you guys always do. We just really have the best community. Kathy, private readings are done pre-recorded. I have thought about switching over to doing live readings. That's still kind of, I'm still thinking about that. No, I'm glad you were hyper. It was fun. Definitely a sacred space. Certainly a sacred space. You resonated with the squirrel part. Yeah. Send me an email. We can discuss it and we'll go from there. And yeah, I hope everyone has a fantastic reading. We may go a little bit deeper into like the Easter energy or like the energy of kind of, what's going on right now with like, the persecution, the resurrection, all of that. We'll see. Maybe I'll do like a collective or something and post it tomorrow, or you know me. Drifting away, I'm one with the sunset. Oh, okay, Jamie. Aw, I'm sorry, Dina. Yeah, I don't do the shorts anymore because I'm not on TikTok anymore. I deleted the app. Jasmine, what's your other question? I deleted the app whenever it was banned, and then that was off of the App Store for a while. Then when it was put back on the App Store, I tried to re-download it, but it kept logging me into like Zyla's it was like another account on, you know, one of Zyla's, like, you know, accounts, and I couldn't get into my own. Oh, Tisha! Congratulations! Kara, you don't need to butt in at all. You don't need to be sorry at all. I meant to say you weren't butting in. Oh, gosh. Yeah, so then I just was like, okay, well, I guess I'm done with TikTok. Whatever. Which sucks, because I enjoyed making them, but I think I was embarrassing the hell out of my kids. So, we'll just... Okay, Jasmine, what was your other question? I had fun with it. But, you know, whatever. You're welcome, Tisha. Okay. What is that song? Did your boots stop working? Did your truck break down? Bye, Otto. Have a good night. Yeah, Dina, you're right. Okay, okay, so let's talk about Jasmine's music career this year. What's the energy around Jasmine's music for this year? What do we see? Ooh, 8 of Wands. Okay. Okay, but the 7 of Swords came out. Interesting. But the 8 of Wands is movement forward, and we have the 8 of Cups. Interesting. Music for Jasmine, please. 4 of Pentacles. Okay. Music this year for you, Jasmine. There's going to be some ups and downs, okay? But a lot of movement forward. And I feel like, yeah, woo! Okay, so I feel like into 2025, beginning of 2026, they're giving kind of like, you know, maybe... something about, like, there's like a 3-month period, like maybe at the beginning of 2026. We have the Temperance with the Ace of Wands, okay? So in the meantime, on the way, on your journey, okay, there's going to be some things that kind of go down, okay, when it comes to music. I mean, it doesn't necessarily look like bad things, right? And again, it's kind of like this energy of, you know, 7 of Swords. Just feels like life, like ups and downs and things like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, by the, I want to say like the first, there's an opportunity here. There's like a path that's opening up for you while you're navigating these other things, right? These other situations that you're going to experience like along the way, they're aligning you to this opportunity, right? With the Temperance and the Eight of Wands, this is literally this opportunity. I mean, all opportunities are, you know, you need to align to them. Like, it's all about alignment, right? But this is certainly one that you are You know, it's like a manifestation. It's like you want something, and so the divine is like, okay, here we go down this path. We're going to take you there. We're going to take you through what it entails to align you to this journey. So that's what I feel like is kind of going on, all right, for a little bit here. Again, but I feel like they're giving me like, I don't know, I feel like there's like a 3-month period, like range in which, and it feels like the beginning of like 2026, where this like path is going to kind of like open up for you here, okay? But yeah, this is what it, you know, this is what it feels like. But it's good. It's a positive thing. It's you know, it may not feel like it in these in all of the moments, right? Because like I said, there's going to be like ups and downs and rounds and things like that, right? While you're being brought into alignment. It's not going to be crazy, right? It's not going to be like outlandish, right? But it may be uncomfortable at times, okay? But it's going to be worth it. It's going to be worth it for sure. See you, Hayden. Have a good night. What type of worth it? I have no idea. It's a path. The Ace of Wands. It's a new adventure. It's a new path that's opening up. And, you know, not only that, but you're going to be in this temperance energy, which is like, you know, balanced and harmonious here. Not that you're not already, but when it comes to being in alignment with this opportunity. What? He says it's time to go. You guys, it's time to go. Maui said. So, I'm gonna go. It's probably, if this is tied into, Jasmine, if this is tied into like a manifestation, right? And the divine, you're working with the divine and they're helping you to align to it, it's probably going to turn out better than what you imagined, if I were to guess. Because that's been my experience in co-creating. Oh, it's this little thing. I took off his collar and started using it. I don't keep it on him all the time. It just sometimes when he comes inside, I forget to take it off. Looks like Xylo didn't take it off. It's just this little harness, so that way he doesn't hurt his little neck. Yeah. Hi, baby. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go. I love you so much. Thank you all so much for hanging out, loving each other, donating, chilling, vibing, sharing your good energy. We'll see you later.